Louis McClung is the dollar store Curtis Connor. If you wanted to watch a Curtis Connor video with half the comedy, twice the amount of soapboxing, and none of the charm, you should watch Louis McClung. He's obsessed with himself, trading factual commentary for shitty slow zoom shots of himself jabbering on. He consistently omits facts that would damage the narrative he is trying to sell, presenting nuanced events as binary, removing any gray area. He is a hypocrite, constantly asking for fair criticism while lying about his subjects for personal gain. So let's watch this clip from Louis McClung's latest video regarding Dream. The reason I want to watch this is I just want to see how he represents a situation that is pretty widely known and easy to fact check.
There was George, not found. If you know anything about this situation, again, I had a video up on it, but I decided to get rid of it because people like Turkey Tom, or whatever he goes by, Tom Dark, I don't give a shit. A lot of people like him, like to call men soy boys and stuff like that when they defend women, decided to say, yeah, but there's no proof of George not found being an asshole. Well, let me explain to you what happened. George, very famous guy, almost as famous as Dream was. They had a party going on. Katie Bugs, a very small YouTuber and I think streamer, decided, I'm gonna go hang out with these people, and I also maybe have a little crush on George not found, so I'm gonna talk to him as well. We had text messages between each other, and it was a whole big thing, yada yada, they meet up. And then George decides to touch her inappropriately without her consent at all. He then claims, well, she didn't say anything, so there wasn't a problem, and so did the rest of the internet for some reason. She didn't resist. She still sat there with him and cuddled with him. I didn't fucking ask you. Who asked you? Weirdo? Get the fuck out of here.
It's really important to take note of the order in which Louis McClung states what happened that night. First, he states that Katie Bugs was 18, had a crush on George Not Found, and was a very small YouTuber. All of this serves to set the picture of a woman that is helpless and has no power in their dynamic. He then goes on to state that she was touched without her consent and grandstands for a minute about how this is horrible. Yes, Louis, we all agree this is horrible. While yapping about this for over a minute, Louis fails to mention the fact that Katie Bugs' story changed every time she talked about it, at least 3 times in the span of 2 weeks. He fails to mention that Katie Bugs arrived drunk at the party and George Not Found was also drunk. He fails to mention that both of them willfully cuddled together, and the only part that was accused of sexual abuse was the fact that he slipped his hand under her shirt. All of this casts reasonable doubt, and Louis just takes this all and throws it away in order to paint a picture of George Not Found
and lying to and manipulating your audience, those who hold you as sanctity. Honestly, your audience is literally all you have as a YouTuber. That's it. That's all you have. And to lie to them, to manipulate them, to avoid the truth, maybe not so much lie, but to silence the truth, it might as well be lying.
For someone who claims to love his audience so much, Louis sure seems comfortable lying to them. If I wanted to, I could get into many more instances of Louis lying to his audience and deceiving them. But unlike Louis, I actually respect my audience's time, and so I will move on. Future me here. After watching back that section, it seemed to end pretty abruptly. The only reason for that is because this is the first video that Louis has made since his drama with DankyJabo. Because of the fact that drama was pretty recent, DankyJabo has a video that covers a lot of the same things I would have covered in this section. In order to ensure I don't step on any toes, I left this section intentionally short in my video. Please go check out his video for more examples or more information if you're interested in that. Moving on.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress.
So the funniest thing just happened. As I was making this video and editing it, my wife walked in. And she's like, who's that guy on the screen? I'm like, yeah, that's Louis McClung. He's a guy I'm making a video on, you know. And she's like, he has a very slappable face.
Are you ready for Weirdo Tour?
Every video that Louis McClung makes that is not an apology video of some sort starts like that. I'm pretty sure he's ruined Jojo's for me. Alright, fellas, we're going to play a game. We're going to watch a clip from this video. And then after I pause, I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds to leave a comment and let me know what you think is being noticed there.
You cannot cancel somebody, and frankly, I'm not here to cancel somebody. I'm here to get the truth. This video is a rock thrown into a lake that will send ripples out, so that maybe we can actually find the truth. Because man, Jesse is running from it with everything he's got. I think it's good we start with the man named I'm Alex. I released a video about it about 6 months ago, and that's a good time frame to think about. In the past 6 months, Jesse has grown his audience in a very steady pace.
Did you guys get it? Did you see it? If not, I'll give you a hint, okay? It has something to do with the way he looks in between the two clips. I'll give you a couple of seconds. All right, so here's what it is, okay? Now, I don't know. This is all conjecture. But looking at his hair over here, right, in this shot, where he's still a little further away, he can't really do his full setup. It's kind of down, you know? And then you look over here, and what's that strand of hair doing? Let's take a look, okay? Pay attention again. Watch this clip again.
Very steady pace since then, since that incident. And this incident is the catalyst that starts everything. And
Did you see it? I'm pretty sure he sets up a fan behind his camera, somewhere back there, right? To make his hair look majestic, like it's blowing in the wind. I feel like in his earlier videos, he definitely looked a lot better. I think he needs to like lose the whole pirate look he's going for. I normally wouldn't make fun of people's appearances, but watch this clip.
how can you take yourself seriously if you wear a goddamn leather jacket unironically? Like and it's the kind of jacket, okay? I'm not trying to insult somebody's fashion sense, but maybe a little bit. Maybe I can just be a hater for a second here. Are you trying to be cool? Because it's working. All the women, they're just flocking to you. They're like, oh my God, he's wearing a leather jacket. Whoa! Oh my God, girls, that's the one for me. That guy right there, the one in the leather jacket making fun of men for not liking racism.
Yeah, so if it weren't the fact that he's clearly made it the case that making fun of people's appearance and the way they dress is fair game, I wouldn't be doing that. Realistically, I probably would, but I wouldn't make it into the video, you know? So generally when I'm talking to people in my life that I care about, like my wife or my friends, I'll often give them the advice to follow the principle of Hamlin's razor, right? It's basically the statement that you should never attribute to malice that which adequately can be explained by stupidity. It's pretty useful to kind of conduct yourself that way or to analyze interactions you have that way. Because I think often we think people are out to get us or just kind of like trying to actively do harm to us when realistically they're just kind of dumb or ignorant. Unfortunately, in Lewis's case, I've seen a lot of his content, and he consistently does this thing where he'll paint people that he's talking about in like the most negative light as possible, and then he ends up having to apologize for it. Sometimes his apologies don't even sound that good. Generally, they don't. He's kind of pretentious. He's kind of uptight. He thinks he's better than everyone, I'm pretty sure, and he's a little too obsessed with himself. Constructive criticism wise, I really think he should let go of the mindset that his job is just to talk about things as they're happening. It's okay to take a few days to see how the dust settles and how everything kind of lands before you speak about it, because you're following cheap gains and you're trying to just get views by being the first person to report on it, but you're not really building a good track record for yourself. People in the commentary scene as well as people are already turning on you online, and if you continue to act this way, your future, you know, maybe it'll be fucking fantastic. Maybe you'll just constantly get views for being essentially just like a drama farm, like a Pegasus or someone like that just immediately just like jumps the gun and makes a video. But you've got really good editing. You've got a very strong style, and I think, you know, if you utilize it well and just take a little bit more time with your videos, you could honestly do a really good thing with your channel and make change or just make videos that are actually good to watch and also hold up to time. So yeah, that's about it for me, fellas. UFC 311 is on tonight, so I'm probably not gonna drag this out too much longer. But thanks for watching. Do the whole like, comment, and subscribe thing if you're interested, and I'll see you guys in the next one.